Hey, you guys. I know I'm not here today. You thought you was going to have an easy day. Nope. You're going to get this math. I had to pull up, of course, early, a day early, so that I can record this lesson so that you can get the complete instruction. You know, we're doing one step equations, and I need you to make sure that you have this so when I come back, I can assess you on it. What I need you to do is I need you to lock in. I need you to stay focused. I need you to give that same energy that you put in class when I am here. Okay? So take out your notebooks, take out the classwork portion, and let's get this party jumping. Oh, before we start, I got a quick joke for y'all. Hold on, here it is. Why was the equal sign so humble? Because it knew it wasn't less than or greater than anybody. I really hope y'all laughing. All right, you guys, here is your bell ringer and your homework. Your homework, I have assigned you an ed puzzle. You have two things to do. You have to get out pencil and paper, and you're going to physically take the same notes that are being said in the video. You will take a picture of those notes and send them to me. The way that you will send them to me is to upload it through the link that I am presenting to you in Schoology. Take the quiz as the questions appear on the screen. No excuses. So the same notes that are being taken, you're writing them down and sending them to me. All right, Miss Story, press pause now. All right, hopefully you all have completed your bell ringer. And Miss Story should have passed out a worksheet with these equations. Y'all, this is kind of new. I wanted to push you a little bit, but I know for a fact that you guys can do it. Let's look at the first problem. We got 3x plus 4x minus 2 equals 12. What are our like terms? Well, in this problem, our like terms are 3x and plus 4x. So 3x plus 4x gives us what, y'all? 7x. And I hope you're writing this down with me while I'm writing it down. We're going to pull everything else down. And we're left with the equation 7x minus 2 equals 12. Now, x is mad, y'all. X is really, really mad. The reason why x is mad is because it has 7 next to it and the minus 2. He's like, about to give it up, okay? Well, what we need to do is we need to get rid of both of them. But we got to figure out which one we're going to get rid of first. Well, the way that I like to think about it is you want to get rid of the one that's the furthest away. And if you look here, the minus 2 is furthest away. Well, how do we get rid of minus 2, y'all? We do the inverse operation, which is plus 2. So we're going to do a plus 2 under here. Bring down your equal sign. And like my grandma used to say, what you do to one side, you do to the other. Monkey see, monkey do. I got to come over here because I want my equation to be balanced. So negative 2 and positive 2 cancel each other out. 7x is left equals, and what's 12 plus 2, you guys? It's 14. Y'all, x is almost happy. X is almost happy, but it has that 7 right there. That's all up in his grill, all up in his face. He got to get rid of it because the x wants to be isolated. Well, what operation is that? I don't see a plus. I don't see a minus. It's multiplication. So we have to do the inverse of multiplication, which is what, y'all? You're right, it's division. So we're going to divide this side by 7. Remember, in 7th grade, we don't use that funny division sign. We use the fraction for division. What you do to one side, you do to the other. Divide that side by 7. The 7's cancel out. We bring down our x equals, what's 14 divided by 7? 2. Is x happy? X is happy. Why? Because x is by itself. So I hope you got this problem written down. This is the first one. X is equal to 2. All right, I'm going to let you do number 2 by yourself. One thing I want to remind you of, though, in this first term, x doesn't have a coefficient. And when x doesn't have a coefficient, what do we put there? You're right, we put a 1 there. So Miss Story, if you would please pause this for about 2 or 3 minutes, not that long, 2 minutes, and let's see what they got. All right, hopefully you did wonderful on problem 2. This is problem 3. I wanted to do problem 3 with you. Let's look at this problem. Here's the distributive property. There's a negative outside trying to get in, but there's no number. What number do I put there, y'all? You're right, I put a 1. So we have to distribute the -1. -1 say, take me through there, take me through there, hey, hey. So -1 times x gives us -1x. Is he in yet? Nope. Take me through there, take me through there, hey, hey. What's -1 times -4? +4. We will put a +4 down, and we will bring everything else down. Okay? This is what you should have now. We've got to combine like terms. I see some family members. Do you see them? Who are they? The 4x and the -1x. Let's come over here to the side. Zoom in. 4x minus 1x gives us what, y'all? 3x. So we'll put the 3x here. We're going to bring everything else down. Now I'm ready to solve this equation. Is x happy? Nope. X is mad. X is real mad. Why is x real mad? Because he got +4 and 3 all up in his face, all up in his grill. But he got to figure out, who do I get rid of first? You always get rid of the one that's the furthest away. And in this case, the one that's bothering him between these two, the one that's furthest away, is the +4, okay? Well, what's the inverse operation of +4, you guys? -4. But like Grandma said, monkey see, monkey do. We got to come over to the other side of the equal sign so that it stays balanced, and we have to subtract 4. -4 equals -4. You should not have two different numbers there, okay? What happens to the +4 and the -4? They go away to the sea of zeros, and it leaves us with 3x is equal to, look y'all, same means some, different means difference. Always take the sign of the big dog. Whoop, whoop. These are the same. So we add them. -20 and -4 is -24. And X is almost feeling himself. X is almost happy, but he got that one piss that's all in his face, that's all in his grill. How do we get rid of that? What operation is that? That's ×3. In order to get rid of ×3, we have to divide both sides by 3. The 3's cancel out. -24. Remember our triangle, y'all? All of this stuff is coming back now. Remember the triangle? -24 divided by +3 gives us a -8. So So our answer is x is equal to -8. Any questions? X is happy. X is living its best life. All right, I want you to do problem 4 by yourself. Only thing is, I know you are not used to having the answer on the left side with the problem on the right side. So it's okay if you rewrite this problem and you rewrite it with the terms in the way that you are used to. All right, Miss Dory, would you pause this, give them 2 minutes to work this problem, and I'll see what you got.
Hey!
All right, 5 and 6 belongs to you. I need you to do 5 and 6. Miss Dory is gonna pause this for about 6 minutes. I'm giving you about 3 minutes to work each problem. Check your work with your partner. If you all got the same answer, give each other a high five. I promise you, I'm gonna be able to hear those high fives from wherever I am. I'm gonna hear that. This is the answer to number 5. Miss Dory, you can stop this right now so that they can make sure, or pause it to make sure that their answers match this. All right, this is problem number 7. It has a fraction. I know how y'all feel about these fractions, but listen, don't let these fractions get you down. Let's look at this. 3/2 still has to be distributed. 3/2 times x give us what? 3/2 x. 3/2 times 1 gives us what? It gives us 3/2. Guess what? There's nothing to combine because this x term doesn't have another x term at all, okay? So x wants to be by itself. It has to get rid of the plus 3/2. How do we get rid of a plus 3/2? We're going to do a minus 3/2. That's gone away. What we do to one side, we do to the other. Okay? Now, we put the 3 over 1 and we subtract. Let's do crisscross applesauce, or we can find the least common denominator, whichever one you feel better with. Okay, so we have 3/2. So this is what we're gonna do, y'all. And I'm gonna move over to this side of the board a little bit. I'm gonna put 3/2 x equals 3/2. Remember, this problem goes with this. X is almost happy, but not quite happy, okay? Well, when the x is next to a fraction, we talked about this in class Friday, we flip the fraction. What's the word for flipping the fraction? The reciprocal. So we're going to multiply it times 2 over 3. And then we come to the other side, because what you do to one side, you do to the other. Okay? These cancel out, leaving us with x equals, and we know that we multiply straight across with multiplication of fractions. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. And any number over itself gives us what? 6, 7, no, I'm just kidding, 1. So x is equal to 1. You ready? All right, I want you to do number 8 by yourself. And once you get done with number 8, I need someone to come to the board and demonstrate how we got to number 8. I am not going to give you the answer. However, Miss Story does know the answer. So let's see what you guys come up with. All right, so that's all for today, you guys. I am going to post your homework on a slide right after this video. I need you guys to get it done, work hard, and I will see y'all tomorrow, because we gonna take me through that. Hey. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.